No. Good morning. Good morning. No. Look at the camera. Say hi. I just woke up and woke up with no makeup. My skin looks like trash. But today I'm trying to do a simple get ready. I don't really have anything important to do today, but I still have to get ready for the day because we need to look pretty. Started with my regular old-time favorite NYX eyebrow pencil. Just fill my brows first. For the past few weeks, I have been going out a lot. I didn't travel, of course, but because given the fact we're almost like back to the pandemic, but we still have friends coming over in town and we spend quite amount of time with them. It was a time that I feel like I just want to give myself a break, eat whatever I want, and have fun. Because what? Work is already so stressed, and there's no need to. I think it's not even. Well, this is why I can't talk and do makeup at the same time. It's just gonna do a basic outline for the brows because I'm gonna went ahead and use the new eyebrow pencil I got from this month's BoxyCharm. This eyebrow's already taken long enough time. Honestly, I'm already thinking about like cancel my boxes because I don't know. I'm just getting more and more disappointed in the product that I'm receiving in BoxyCharm. I think they've been starting to collab with a lot, I would say new brand and little brands, like brands never heard name before. And I feel like the quality is kind of inconsistent because I haven't heard the brand before. It's doesn't matter how much they charge for a product, I don't feel like I'm getting a good deal. I'm gonna move on to the eyes real quick, using the same stuff I have been using on camera, which is the NYX Marshmallow primer for the eyes. Sorry about my nails, because if it looks kind of old and chappy because I haven't redoed them for a long time. For eyes, I don't know what kind of look I want to do today. I did recently saw a TikTok video or a Chinese TikTok video showing the type of makeup where they use the lipstick for blushes. I can't find the video, but it was about it's about like a makeup artist using the lipsticks all over the face and making like a very, very heavy blush underneath the eye area. So it turns out really cute, and never would I thought I would use that much of a blush, but when you actually wear it, I want to try something new and see what turns out to be. So I'm not sure if I want to do the face first or eyes first. I think I might end up doing like heavy eyes because my face will be like, if I'm gonna use my face with a very heavy blush, probably need the eye color to be a little darker. So let me see. I think I'm just gonna use the nude Huda Beauty nude palette, and it gives me a bit of, I'm looking for more of a darker and mauve tone of the eyes, so that will hopefully goes better with my heavy blush face makeup. And also because this palette has a huge mirror, makes it easier for me to do makeup. So starting with the eyes, I'm gonna go with some neutral shade just to blend as a base for the eyeshadow. Secret as a base. My cat keeps making noise. She's on the bottom of my chair. And now I'm gonna take a smaller brush from Lavish, just to use the same color and smudge it on my lower lash line. I'm like making a full circle around my eyes. It does look kind of weird. I'm gonna try to blend in. I'll try blending with a little light color on the top of the crease with this shade called Bear. Just even out in the very top area. And I'm going to, going for one shade deeper. I think maybe this color called Raw. I didn't want to go too pinky with my eyes because I know I'm gonna use a heavy blush. So basically, smudging lower area of my eyes using the same brush actually. I drag it a little more down in my lower lash line. Pretty much like that. See, if I use a black color, it will be like a smoky eye already. Yeah, definitely I'm not a good suit for smoky eye. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go dig into this shade called Love Bite. It's like a dark purple or dark mauve color. Actually, I don't use this shade very often. I would like to see how it turns out. It's very similar to the brown shade I used earlier, so. But it's okay, I'm just deepening the outer corner. I'll try to fix and then blend it in with a fluffier brush. Alright, it's kind of all blended in already. Not too bad, not too bad. Still, so far everything is in going as planned, almost going as planned. Okay, so I'll leave the eyes like this. I'll probably look for something on the top on the lid. What do you think? Looking for a shimmer. This one called Fantasy. Because I don't really like their pressed glitters, and I'll go for this one called Fantasy. Majority of their shimmer color looks very light on the tone. Looks very light on the eyelid. It looks more of like a highlighter color, which I don't want it on my eyelid. So, and I'm gonna go ahead just use my finger to dig in that shade and put on my eyelid. A little better. I kind of went messy with it. I'm just tapping this all over. I didn't look for like very detailed layout of the shade, so I just want to go all over the lid. I like it. Blending the edge a little bit more. Oh my god, I'm so obsessed with this thing. It drives me crazy when I see there's a sharp edges on top of the lid. And then I'm gonna grab this pointing brush and dig back into the shade Love Bite and pull more into the inner corner. I'm going to use a very light, where is it? Well, I can't find it anyway. I'm gonna use one of my old, hopefully still working, eyeliner from Love Liner. It's a Japanese brand, so I'm gonna try to add a little bit of length to the corner of my eyes. I think this is a black shade. It has a little bit of Given how the shape of my eyes look, I wouldn't drag like all the way in. So I'll just keep it on the outside, because otherwise, if I drag all the way in, it looks like I don't have eyelashes. To the other side, God bless. Hopefully it's symmetrical. Almost. Does it look even? I don't know. I think it is. It looks even on the mirror, but I don't know why it's a little bit off on camera. I'll just leave it like it is before I ruin it even more. Okay. What I'm gonna do next? Lashes, mascara, maybe just mascara. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Marc Jacob mascara. So far, it's one of my favorite because they really keep my lashes in place for the longest time. compared to other mascaras I own. May not be showing as much, but I'll decide later if I want to use falsies. But alright, finally let's move on to the face area. I'm gonna use the primer from Benefit Cosmetic to cover all my skin, cover all the flaws. And I just use my hands because I actually prefer to use my hands to blend it in because it's skin to skin. Okay, she fell asleep. And I try to avoid contact with the eye area. Don't mess with my eye makeup. I like this hydrating one a little more than their original primer. Also, that one was the most famous one, but this one's a little more hydrating. It's called hydrating primer. A little bit residual for the forehead because my forehead tends to get like greasy, so I usually put like a minimum amount of makeup on top of it. Let me pick a good lipstick shade. What would be a good shade? This will be too red. Yeah, that's way too dark. Hey, Mr. DJ. MAC lipstick. Oh, this is a red super. Oh no, I think this is too dark. I wouldn't risk it. Let me just go with the ColourPop Luxie lipstick in the shade Hey Mr. DJ and When Full In. Wish me luck. Oh my god. Beautiful. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of sponge just to blend everything in a little bit. I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're gonna find out, right? I think I'll leave it as the way it is right now. On the tutorial I saw that actually has put foundation on top of it. So let me see. I'm still gonna go with my old favorite cushion foundation from Cat King Cosmetic. Also, my skin might be a little bit tan. I don't know if this shade still works for me, but just tapping all over the face. Ooh. Wow, that actually covers up the blush, but still having this undertone showing through the foundation. I don't know if you can see what I see. I can still see the redness, but it's not as heavy. I don't know, the foundation seems to mostly cover the blush I just put on my, or the lipstick I just put on my face, but it still has a little bit of undertone showing through it. Just to set everything in. Becca Cow Powder. Ooh. It looks like smoking. I'm like covered in powders right now. Let's see with my face. I think I'm still gonna go ahead and add a little bit of powder-ish blush on top of it because maybe the lipstick color I chose is not red and dark enough to show through the foundation, or I just put too much, but I can see a little bit of redness undertone, but it's not as blushy and it's not as blushy and red as I thought it was gonna turn out. At least it's not what I saw on a TikTok video. Balm Springs. Haven't used this in a long time. This is an old product, but why not? Let's put it out and use it today. I think my face is gonna turn really red this time. Oh yeah, I can see it. Now it's showing up. Now I have blush, like real blush. Look at my face. So red. Yeah, on my channel you're not gonna see anything new. I mean, nothing much new because I don't buy makeup that much anymore. Mostly gonna be some old stuff. Bronzer, should I even worry about bronzer? Honestly, I'm so happy with the blush the way it is right now. So with highlighter, I'm gonna go with Becca. another old fave of mine. This is in the shade Prismatic. Okay, I can't pronounce it. It looks like this. That is the shade name. Anyway, I hope I didn't break it. Ooh, still in one piece, thank God. It's a little bit of a purple-ish highlighting color. This is from Luxie brush. And just tapping a little bit. Subtle highlight for the nose. I think it's hard to show on the camera. Like when you swap it, it will have a purple reflection. I really like those kind of highlighting. Okay, and last but not least, I'm gonna make up a little bit more on the eyes, just to because I have this little bit of white-ish area underneath the eye. I want to make it connect with the blush. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and go back to the nude palette, Huda nude palette. I'm gonna put it all over my lower lash line. Add a little different color, make it a little bit darker. I'm gonna blend it on outer corner of my lower lash line. Now look like I didn't have enough sleep. Let's fix it even more, adding the shade name Play and blending it underneath. Oh, I think this is, I'm gonna leave it like that. And last thing I think I can do is add a little bit of a glitter-ish on the lower lash line. I'm just mixing Daydream and the Carve together to smudge on my lower lash line. Probably will look better with falsies, but I really don't want to put on falsies today. It's just not feeling like it. I'm blending my dark circle. I think I just call it a day. Last thing I'm gonna use lipstick. What kind of lipstick should I use? Do a dark, like this color. A bit too red, isn't it? A little bit too red. Wine color, maybe. Tarte. A little lip paint. See how that turns out. Well, this one dries down so fast before I can even blend it. A little better. I think a little more pinky than I would like it to be, but better than a bright red. One thing I don't like about matte lipstick that are too matte, it dries down right away before I can even like modify it. This type of formula is for people with like perfect lips. Now we'll just glide on and it fits perfectly. Alright, I think that completes the look for today. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go back and do my hair and change and go to Home Depot. Hope you liked today's video and I will try to... Ooh, the heck is that? Hope you liked today's video and I'll see you next time. Out of everything I did right here, hope you like the look turns out. I don't, but I'll see you in my next video.